everyone, thanks for stopping by again. Today I want to talk about something that comes up quite often in some of the Facebook groups that I'm a member of. A lot of people ask about truck driving and what are the pros and cons of it. They're trying to decide for themselves if it's a good choice for them. And they hear a lot of horror stories. So I want to take this time to share with you some pros and cons of trucking. Stay tuned. Before I jump right into the pros and cons of trucking, I want to give you a few things to keep in mind. I will also tell you who should probably not become a truck driver and give you a few words of caution. First, please understand that if you try trucking and you don't like it, you haven't failed at anything. This isn't a cakewalk and it's not a good fit for everyone. The trucking industry has extremely high turnover for that exact reason. It's a demanding lifestyle, not just another job. If you make it through 6 months of truck driving, then you can make it through 20 years. Please keep in mind that when I talk about becoming a truck driver in this video, I'm talking about those people who spend the night away from home in the truck on a regular basis. I'm not talking about the truck drivers who are working locally and are able to get home every day. Also, in this video, when I'm talking about relationships and marriages, I'm talking about those where the couple is used to spending a lot of time together. Maybe they are married, they're used to sleeping in the same bed together every night, they're used to attending family functions together, or if it's just a relationship and not a marriage, at least you're probably accustomed to spending time together on a regular basis, seeing each other multiple times a week, and so on. But then one of the partners becomes a truck driver. It could feel like one person is suddenly single when the other person is no longer around. Now let's consider who should probably not become a truck driver. If you don't like being alone all the time, you should probably not become a truck driver. Even if you plan on teaming, you have to be okay with being alone. If you are in a relationship or a marriage that you highly value, and your partner will not be coming in the truck with you, then you should probably not become a truck driver. You will inevitably encounter situations where you have to pick the road or the relationship. Do this other load, or go to this particular destination, or go home to your partner, or spend time on the phone with your partner when you really need to be doing something else. Those decisions will come up. If you are already in poor health, then you should not become a truck driver. Trucking is a very unhealthy lifestyle, and your health will only go downhill if you're already not healthy. Here are some other words of caution. Do not expect to get rich right away. Yes, there is potential for high earnings as a truck driver, but that is only after you have put in the miles. It's after you have earned your raises and proven yourself to the truck driving companies. Then they will start investing more money and better equipment in you. Do not expect to get a teammate and always have someone to help you do your job. Teams do split up. Teammates do get sick. And other situations pop up that could leave you having to perform your job on your own. Also keep in mind, your teammate needs uninterrupted sleep, just like you do. We each only get paid for doing our job. We only get one paycheck. We each have our own individual families and lives that we need to fund with our paychecks. So it is completely unfair to ask someone to constantly help you do your job when they only get paid for doing theirs. So the best thing you can do for your team is become the best and most capable driver that you can become. Now let's talk about the pros of trucking. No college degree is needed. No prior experience is needed. Steady paychecks and job security. Good benefits. Great life experience that allows you to get paid for traveling and sightseeing. Independence. It becomes extremely easy work as you gain more experience. Some companies allow pets and passengers, so you can bring your pet, your dog, your cat, you can bring your spouse or your child. Truck driving is an occupation that welcomes people of all races, religions, ages, and genders. Truck driving can be very accommodating for people with disabilities, including some types of amputations. Truck driving also offers opportunities for international travel. Some carriers send drivers to Canada and the cons of being a truck driver. A lot of truck drivers complain about being lonely on the road. I will address ways to battle loneliness in a later video. You miss out on a lot of family time and social activities that occur back at home. Truck driving is very hard on marriages and relationships where one partner is on the road. There are trust issues, and the spouse at home gets lonely and frustrated with an absent partner. Of course, there are some unimaginable problems that come with relationships of truck drivers. It's easy for truck drivers to gain weight, have high blood pressure, and other problems due to lack of exercise and poor. Truck driving is a dangerous job for both men and women. Men do run the risk of being robbed and assaulted. I have heard of women being beaten and raped. I myself have not been a victim of this, but the risk is still there. All drivers are at risk of workplace injuries and death. We run the risk of being struck by vehicles in truck stops or in other places. We encounter knee problems, back and shoulder problems, and other issues that come along with the job. Stress. Some people cannot handle the stress of the customer appointments, federal mandates, company policies, DOT inspections, rude and senseless drivers on the road, you name it. This job can be very stressful, but there are ways to battle stress. I'll address some stress-relieving tactics in a later video. Showers and personal hygiene. Over-the-road truck drivers don't always have the opportunity to take a shower as often as we would like to. Yes, you might have to go 2 or 3 days without an actual shower. However, there are still ways to stay clean and fresh in the truck. I have already published a video about showers and personal hygiene in the truck. You can find that video here on the YouTube channel or at www.becomeatrucker.us. Stepping back to touch on the safety topic again, I will publish a separate video about driver safety. But in the meantime, for now, I want to drive home one strong point. The vast majority of male truck drivers are not murderers, bandits, and rapists. If you think they are, or you have other reasons to fear being around men, then trucking is not a good career for you. Obviously, I couldn't have covered all of the conceivable pros and cons of trucking, but I hope this video has given you some valuable insight into the lifestyle. Now, let's listen to some music.
That's all they ever taught me. I've been driving self-driving car, alone in the middle of the city. Something was wrong, I could feel it in my bones. Thought I was on a throne, then my steering wheel was all gone. So I ran 4 miles on end, but I wasn't really sure why I was doing it, no. It just felt good for a while, didn't wanna run forever. Follow me, follow me, so if I my mind is sound, but dialing up the music through the ceiling. Something is right, cause I wanna do it twice. The haters on the string think I'm gonna pay a heavy price now. My legs may slow down with time, but I'm never ever giving up counting stars. I'll be staying here for a while, cause I don't wanna run forever. Follow me, follow me, so I follow her. She said follow me, follow me, so I follow her. She said follow me, follow me, so I followed her. She said follow me, follow me, so I followed her. So I followed her. So I followed her. Didn't wanna run forever. So I followed